Welcome, fans, to the Karate 360 podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Kalen Anglos.
I'm Richard Mosdell.
And today we're going to bring you all the latest news in the karate world and talk about things like the WKF Rankings. We're going to give you a tactical, as well as a karate fitness training tip on this episode of the Karate 360 podcast. Richard, take it away.
Karate 360, let's start the show. You will kick high and I will sweep low. From local to global, it's the thing that you love. Karate!
Sanrokumaru! What's up, Richard?
It has been a fantastic, wonderful day of karate-ness.
Karate-ness every day, all day, every day.
I'm living it.
24/7.
Living the dream.
You really are living it. I think out of anybody I know in the karate world, you are living it more than anybody.
Living it. Have to.
And have lived it.
Yes.
You know, being
sure.
Have lived in Japan.
Yep.
You know, coaching, teaching on literally every level. And now obviously owning your own club. You're living the karate lifestyle.
I like this guy. Tell me more about him.
Yeah. You guys would get along great. You guys talk nonstop.
And today we had Bring a Buddy plus pizza.
Bring a buddy plus pizza. Well, pizza brings buddies.
Yes.
But, Bring a buddy day. I walked in, and there was twice as many parents in here. There's so many guys like, what the heck is going on here? Oh, yeah, it's Bring a Buddy Day.
And, to do Bring a Buddy Day, invite people in summer in Canada in July.
Yeah. When
a lot of other karate clubs are like, we're closed.
Shut down.
We're just going to do 2 times a week, which is all great.
Going to close our doors.
You know? Exactly. And other people it's fine, especially in places that are much colder, where they don't get much of the summertime.
Sure.
But here on the always can do anything outside wet West Coast, it's funny because people come up to us and they go, well, we finished our activities up to June. We've got our July and August wide open.
Yeah, because everything shuts down. And even when I was growing up, my original karate club shut down for summer. It was July, June 30th was the last day of classes. And then it's like, okay, well, see you in September. And it's like, well, I want to train. I'm competing. What's going on here?
Yeah. So we're signing people up in the summer.
That's great.
We're we got nothing to do. We want to come do karate over the summer. Great.
Yeah.
Come on, do it.
That's why I think it's really important for people who own a dojo or even just senseis to be really proactive. Be a proactive sensei. Make sure you're, obviously servicing the members that you have, but actively go out and try and get more members, because not only does it help your club, but it helps your current members. Yeah.
You got one of the things about having a karate club is you're trying to build a community of people that you can train with. Like in boxing, the goal is can we get a bunch of people you can train with? Yeah. And in karate, well, there's some classes. We have a lot now.
For sure. And we know, the better training partners you have, the better you're going to get.
Absolutely.
So just find those better training partners and train with them.
And we just allowed the orange belts to start training in intermediate class, and they are so happy.
Oh, I bet.
Now we had white, yellow, orange being beginners, then red belt and up, being intermediate. And we're like, you know what? We got a lot of white belts, yellow belts, orange belts. Come on up. And they were jumping, literally jumping with joy when I told them.
I bet, yeah.
And now our, intermediate class just exploded.
Yeah.
So it's great. Yeah, it's really, really fun. It's just, every day is you gotta one day at a time.
One day at a time. Speaking of days, how about your Canada Day? How was your Canada Day long weekend?
Canada Day, we went downtown to Victoria, which is the capital here in British Columbia.
Brave.
Yes.
That's
and
brave.
it was still early.
Okay.
We went lunchtime.
I stayed as far away from that mayhem.
Yeah, actually it was lunchtime. There was food trucks. People were trying to sing songs on a main stage. And we kind of went, well, obviously nothing's going to happen until nighttime, so we took off.
Good call.
Yeah,
it gets crazy down there.
Yeah, so at night, obviously, would have been pretty busy.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Had the day off. Took the day off. Canada Day. It was nice having a long weekend. It's been a long time since I've had a long weekend. And it was nice. Makes the week shorter, which is nice.
Yes.
Better. But, just hung out. Actually went up to Shawnigan Lake. Had a good time up there. Just relaxing. Was on a boat. And it was
on
great.
A boat at Shawnigan Lake.
Yeah.
That's pretty...
it was pretty good.
Pretty nice.
It was luxury life, for sure.
Yes.
It was pretty nice, for sure. So it was relaxing.
Well, today, arriving in Vancouver is a longtime Wadokai style world kata champion.
A world kata
champion, Takuya Furuhashi. He arrived today. He's going off to Brantford near Toronto.
Okay. What's he doing?
He's going to teach seminars at a club, a Wadokai Canada club out there.
Okay. And why are you telling us this, Richard?
I'm telling you because next weekend he's teaching here.
What?
We organized the whole thing. Yeah, we invited him. And so he's like, it's funny because we talked to him on the phone, like, so
this is it's breaking. This is breaking news right here.
It's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening. And it's funny, we always tell people, world champions pretty much don't come to Canada.
For sure. For sure. I don't remember.
Yeah, almost never.
I don't remember ever.
And if they come for like one day in one place and take off.
Yeah.
And they for sure do not come to Victoria.
Yeah. Or BC.
Or BC.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's going to be here. He's going to teach for 2 full days next weekend.
Great.
So if anybody wants to learn some top level stuff.
It's about top level as you get, right?
That's right.
You were telling me before, he's one of the top instructors, karate instructors in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
He's so well renowned.
So
he's coming here.
And what's really funny is I've been telling people for months, like, it just doesn't happen. And then last night
it happened.
we got more info that Takashi Katada, the WKF Kata world champion, who's friends with Arakawa Sensei, who's my friend, wants to come to Canada. We started talking to him, so he bought a ticket, and he's coming next month, and he's going to run a Kata seminar for August 11th and 12th here at the Karate Club.
What? Say it ain't so.
I'm serious. The WKF Men's 2002 World Kata Champion is coming here to teach a seminar.
That's insane.
So I've been telling everybody they don't come to Canada.
They never come.
And they never come to Victoria.
But we have 2 coming in a month.
Within like 4 weeks of each other.
Yeah.
I have to change it. Okay, so if they were to come to Canada, they come to Victoria.
Yeah. And specifically our club.
Our club. So Katada, his name is hard to say. So you have to think like kata as in like your shoulder, or like kata as in like kata. And you put da in, katada.
Katada.
Takashi Katada. I hope I could even be saying it wrong now.
Oh, well,
he's a great guy.
We should for sure figure that out.
And Shitoru style, he originally came out of the Hasegawa brothers' super crazy famous Shitoru style school in Japan.
Okay.
After he left that school, he's the Yamanashi University Karate Club head coach.
Okay.
Yamanashi is like 2 hours east of Japan. And he's had he even won like the Japan national championships for kata. Both, I think he came second when he was in high school, and he won it as an adult. He won the junior world championships and the senior world championships. And now it's funny when I talk to some friends in Japan, like, so how is he? Is he a good guy? Like, and they're like, well, he's not our best kata coach, but he's maybe in the top 10, And like, okay, so top 10 in Japan is like the top, like
99.9%.
Like everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be great. So anybody who wants to, actually, I can't say anybody because we're going to limit it to 40 people.
Okay.
40 in the room.
Exclusive.
And so I sent him some notes. I'm like, his specialty is Anan.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, if your specialty is Anan, how's your Anan Dai? Right? Because that's like the new popular kata. And like, obviously, Paiku and Suprempe. So we're going to have 7 katas. As well as he said, he's got a really good way to train power and speed for kata.
Okay.
So I'm interested to kind of see that. So that will happen August 11th and 12th. Stay posted.
August 11th and 12th, Kenzan Sports Karate in Victoria, British Columbia.
Who knew?
Who knew? And I guess contact Richard Mosdow for more information. Contact at KensanSportsKarate.com. There you go. Makes it easy. That's awesome. Breaking news. Super excited for that. Next, Karate Global News.
Right on.
Let's do it.
Bring it on.
All right. So we wanted to look at, because we have a little bit of a lull in the tournaments. We're sitting here July 5th as we record this. The next tournament, we have the Youth League in Umag happening right now. The youth camp in Croatia as well is happening. We do have the Asia Karate Federation Senior Championships coming up later this month. But in terms of K1s, we're at a little bit of a lull. No K1 Premier Leagues for a little while. No big point getas in terms of tournaments. So we wanted to look at the current WKF Rankings.
Hit me.
Right now? We're just diving right in?
I haven't said it in a while. I just felt like
That's all right.
So we're going to go
again,
seniors.
we're going to just go with the seniors. We're going to talk about the WKF rankings. We're not going to name them all. We're just going to go over some highlights. But we thought it'd be a good idea to bring this because it's something that we often talk about. People go to these athletes, go to these international tournaments to collect points, to get a better WKF ranking, to give them a better chance to going to the Olympics in 2020. That's what everybody's working towards right now. So we want to see where does everybody stand in terms of their WKF rankings currently in the middle of 2018. So let's go ahead. Let's dive right in here and see what we got. Let's start.
Just selfishly, I'm jumping to see where Takashi Katada sits. Just because I was curious.
Okay. I'm just going to selfishly go right to female kata. I don't
know.
Yeah,
I was right there. But I just want to see where he sits because he hasn't competed for like 10 years. So
all right, you look there. I'm going to talk female kata. So this is female kata world WKF ranking in first place. So the overall point getter with over 8,000 points from Spain is Sandra Sanchez. So making a big comeback. She knows she's been on this stage for a long time. Surprisingly to myself, I thought when I thought female kata, I thought for sure it might have been Kyo Shimizu. Shimizu from Japan is in second. She has just about 6,000 points, so 2,000 points separate them. And then Japan occupies the next couple spots in there as well.
I think we should talk about our Canadian and U.S. friends.
Absolutely. And I don't see anything. Well, actually, in Canada, 8th is Sakura Kokumai from the United States. She's sitting at 2,700 points, so still got a ways to go.
She was at 8th, but she's in 8th place.
8th place, yeah. But
and
points-wise, quite a ways
20th
back.
place is Rita Nyo from Canada.
Yeah, so also a ways back.
In the top 50.
In the top 50.
In the top 50.
So that's female kata. Let's just go through all the female ones here first. Let's go to female kumite minus 50 kilograms. And this is an athlete that we talked about last week. She won the last K1 in Istanbul. We're talking about Serap Özcülek from Turkey. She's got 5,400 points to lead the minus 50 kilogram female division for the WKF ranking. Japan has the next two with Miho Miyahara and Ayaka Tadano, both with just over 4,000 points. If we're looking at a little bit of North American flavor in the minus 50 kilogram females, I don't see anything until actually there is a Canadian. Melissa Chan is at 38th place, less than 1,000 points, and same as for the United States, Shannon Nishi with just over 1,000 points. So the leading point getter in the minus 50 kilograms, Serap Özcülek with 5,500 points in the minus 50 kilograms.
What's really interesting when you look at which competitions they've been going to, a lot of them have gone to almost all of them in 2018.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big point year, right? And that's when people are really starting to get into it. Okay, the minus 55 kilogram females from Ukraine leading the way here with 5,700 points is Anzelika Terlugia from Ukraine, and again with that's 5,700 points. From Chinese Taipei in second is Su Yun Wen with 5,200 points. Sarah Cardin from Italy, she's a common name with 4,500 points. North American flavor in that one. Katie Campbell's at 20th with 1,400 points. So,
and Jenna Brown from the United States sitting at spot 32. So they're still in the top 50.
So even though they look like 2,000, 3,000 points, whatever behind, that's actually doable. If you a couple, gold medals and you're right back in that, right? So or even a couple of rankings, a couple places.
Valentina
you're right back in.
Zolotarovov sitting at 42.
42, Valentina, okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, let's move on to the minus 61 kilogram female division. Leading the way here, it's a tight race, and at top, though, is Ziyan Yin from China with 5,100 points. Anita Surogina from Ukraine with 4,200 points. So close battle there in the minus 61 kilogram. There is Joanne Orban from the United States, though, which is right there with 2,800 points.
Yeah, and Joanne just won the gold medal at the Pan Am Championships in Santiago. So she's just coming off getting 870 points just for that.
Nice. So there you go, 870 points for that one.
And she's been to 7 events this year.
Wow, geez. So
she's
just
7 months, like one a month.
And whatever points you can get, right? Like even top 10 finishes get you points.
It's amazing because she's been participation, which basically means she maybe lost in the first, second round. 5th place, 9th place, participation, 5th place, 7th place. Just kept at it and had a great tournament.
That's awesome. Also in the top 20 from Canada is Haya Juma, sitting at the 16th place in this division, the minus 65 kilogram division. She's got, just over 1,000 points on that one. So good job for Haya. Just one second. All right, so that was the minus 65 kilogram. Let's see what we can get here. That was minus 61 kilogram. Yep. Minus 68 kilogram females in the WKF rankings. In first place is Alina Koricki from Switzerland with 4,300 points. And
she's had 2 first place this year. She took first place in Istanbul at the K1. And she took first place at the European Championships.
Awesome. That's great.
Really strong competitor.
Also in the top 15 is Melissa Braddock from Canada. She took a bronze at the Pan American Championships here just this past month. So Melissa Braddock in the top 15. So some North American and Canadian athletes creeping into that top 15 there. So good job to them. And then finally for female kumite, we have 68 plus kilograms. The heavyweight females in first place in the WKF rankings by a landslide is Ayumi Yukusa from Japan with just about twice as many points as the second place.
Okay, from 2017, she's been to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
This is Ayuma?
Ayumi Uekusa. She's been to like 13, 14 WKF events. She's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She's won 9 of them.
Jesus.
9.
That's crazy.
She's just a constant, first place,
That's consistency. That's consistency.
Point getter.
A point getter.
2014 World Championships,
she WKF
took third.
Point getter.
2016 World Championships, she took first. And she's almost been first for she had 1/3, 1 participation. Basically, she's first for 2 tournaments, then she gets something else. Yeah, it's really strong.
That's great. That explains why she has such a big lead in that one as well.
It's huge.
Huge.
Yeah.
So there we go. That wraps up the rankings for the female divisions on the WKF rankings. You can check out all these at WKF.net.
No, you can only listen to us.
That's right. That's right. Never mind.
It only comes to us.
Only
we have access to the internet.
That's right. Sorry. All right. Let's go on to the male divisions. Male kata divisions. It's a tight race at the top of the male kata WKF standings, as in first place from Japan, Ryo Kiyuna with 7,600 points. And in second place, right behind him, the Spanish dream himself, Damian Quintero, with 65. So only 1,000 points separating second place Damian to first place Ryo Kiyuna.
Since the 2016 World Championships, Ryo Kiyuna has won first place. First.
That is dominant.
Second place in Dubai this year, first.
And that was second place to Damian Quintero.
Okay, so what does it say for him? How's his results been the last?
You check.
Okay,
you'll be quicker than mine on this one.
Just trying to get the computer. So Ryo Kiyuna is having a really strong run. I'm looking at Damian Quintero from Spain. Now, 2016 World Championships, he took second. Okay, he's been like second, first. So tournaments some Series A that Ryo Kiyuna didn't go to.
Okay.
Participation in Litzberg, third, second, first. So it's kind of like if he goes up against Ryo Kiyuna, he's going to take a second, but he did win the European Championships, so obviously he can only go to third place. So yeah, he's it's funny, they're obviously sharing the podiums.
Yes.
They're both podiuming.
Which explains again why they're so close.
Yeah.
So a tight race there at the top. We'll keep an eye on that male kata division because it's going to be interesting to see goes on there.
Who else do we have?
Well, we have Kenneth Lee from Canada, who's in 38th place. He's got just over 2,000 points. Now, Kenneth Lee, he placed 7th place actually at the Paris Open. He won 3 matches at the Paris Open here this year, and he got 330 points. Okay. But last year at the Pan Ams, he won 3rd. He got a bronze medal, and he got over 500 points for a bronze medal. So, and he got a 9th. Remember a top 10th finish last year at the World Championships for Kenneth Lee. Remember
he was ranked 15th. Almost this time last year.
Yes. So strong competitors in the male kata division have dropped him a little bit.
And then Joseph Martinez from the United States, he took third in this year's Pan Am Championships.
So that got him some serious points.
That's some serious points. And he took third at 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, he took a third place. So he's still in the top 50.
So there you go. That's the standings, WKF standings for the male kata. Let's move on to male kumite now. Male kumite. Let's start the light ones, minus 60 kilograms. And again, a really, really tight race for the top overall spot in the minus 60 kilogram.
In the top four right
the
now.
top four are only separated by 500 points. And that includes Douglas Bros from
That's one
Brazil.
big tournament.
Who is, that's right, Douglas Bros from Brazil is in third place. Second place is Ire Samadan from Turkey, and first place is Sadruddin Seymetov from Uzbekistan with 4,900 points. So 500 points separating the fourth place athlete to the first place athlete in the minus 61 kilogram.
Seymetov is young. He was at the World Junior Cadet U21 Championships 2017. He took second place. And since then, he's been participating in the K1s.
Okay.
Taking third, first participation. He just won Rabat. But a little bit uneven still. He just only got participation at Istanbul. So that's a tight race.
Yeah, and looking at one of the more popular fighters, Douglas Bros, popular among the fans at Rabat, which he lost to there. He got third place in Rabat, third place in Rotterdam. So K1 Premier Leagues, he's getting some top finishes. Last time he won gold was at Series A in Guadalajara earlier this year.
Which I thought was in Mexico, but it's in Spain.
It's in Spain. That's right.
I almost sent Arakawa Sensei there.
So look at this. He's got, in his last, few tournaments, he's got third place, participation at the Dubai. But then he got first place, second place, first place in the next ones, including last year's Pan American Championships where he won gold. So Douglas Bro's been consistent over the last year. I know he's also coming off a ankle or foot injury right now too that he sustained. He was in a boot for a little while, so he hasn't been able to train as much, but he'll be back.
Samden from Turkey, no wonder he's doing well because he'll get first place, then nothing. Then he'll get a first place, then nothing.
Nothing as in like participation?
Yeah, just participation, which will give him just 100 points.
Yeah.
But then a first place at an EKF tournament or a K1, that would give him between 800 and 900 points. So.
Right.
All right, next one.
This next one's minus 67 kilogram male kumite. Leading here from Turkey with 4,500 points is Barak Ugar, and he's leading over another Brazilian kumite athlete, Vinicius Figura, who is at 4,100. So again, only about 400 or 500 points separating the first and second place athletes in the male kumite minus 67 kilogram division. So tight races there.
We don't have a Canadian here. It looks like in the top 50.
No, there is Brian
Now,
Ramrock.
this is obviously a bigger
States.
pool because more people are fit into this category of their size and their weight.
That's true, yep.
And United States ranking 35th is Brian Rampup.
Yep.
Ramup. But yeah, this is a much tighter, harder division because there's more people in it, right?
That's right, yeah.
Jordan Thomas, who won the 2016 World Championships, has sunk to ninth place.
Wow, okay, there you go.
Right? So those points can add up when you're going, right? Let's see, 2016, he took first, and he's only had another first since at a Series A in Toledo. So he's had a lot of participations. Actually, the last 6 tournaments, he's only had participation.
Wow.
So
that's tough to get points. There. Yeah, struggling a little bit.
All right,
let's move on to my favorite kumite division, the male kumite minus 75 kilograms.
Here we go. Drum roll, please.
The WKF current ranking leader, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the 2016 world champion, Rafael Agayev from Azerbaijan with 6,100 points. Right behind him, though, is Stanislav Horuna from Ukraine with 6,000 points.
Well, right behind him and his tail of a haircut.
That's right. Yeah, that hair. We got to talk about that hair. Right behind Stanislav Horuna, who's got 6,100 points separating the first place Rafael Agayev and the second place Stanislav Horuna. And as we also know, Rafael Agayev has been a little bit busy in some of the other karate leagues, as in the karate combat.
And hope he's not getting paid in Bitcoin.
I hope,
oh my God.
I hope none of them
It's
are.
burning up.
Is it ever?
As in going down.
Told you so. All right, Luigi Busa is also. This is a stacked division as well. Luigi
Lots of
Busa
famous names here.
from Italy is 3,600 points. Tom Scott, Captain America, is in the top 6. He's sixth place.
He just won gold at Pan Am's,
That's right. He did just win. Ken Nishimura from Japan is there.
But they are 3,000 points away from the leaders.
Yeah, but again, that's not...
Keeps them in the
it
chance.
keeps them in there. That's not a lot, actually. And especially since Rafael Agaev... he did go to Istanbul, didn't he? And he won.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just looking at the Canada or U.S., and there's nothing in that
it's not
division as
happening,
well.
is it?
So there you go. We'll keep an eye on that one. Probably one of the most exciting fighters to watch, Rafael Agaev.
So here's a question for you. Like, some people who jump on the bandwagon with a winning team or winning athlete, other people are like, that's not cool. You got to go with someone who's like the ultimate underdog.
Yes.
The thing is,
if you like the underdog story.
if you like the underdog story.
Yeah.
Like, I'm both. Like, I like Agiev because it's just Agiev.
It's just who he is. He's the legend, right?
I mean, he built his way up to that
100%.
spot.
He deserves every fan he gets.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I just like his attitude. Like I don't know about you, but I have athletes that I don't.
You
like.
have Agiev's poster on your wall. Just admit it.
I have a few of them, a couple of them on my ceiling. And I have there's athletes that I don't like.
Okay.
Based off of either their fighting style or just their attitude in
Sure,
general. Yeah. So I mean, it goes the same as that. You pick your favorite athletes and you pick the ones you don't like.
Agiev is creative and exciting.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Except when he fights in the finals, which nobody's exciting in the finals. All right, let's move on. Male Kumite minus 84 kilograms.
I gotta just say something about minus 84. Ryutaro Araga has his like 15-year-old high school picture.
He looks 11 years old.
Yeah. He's got like when he first went to his WKF tournament when he was 15.
Just using that one.
Yeah.
Then you get the one below him, George Santanos, just like took a selfie basically.
Yeah,
and just
exactly.
sent that one in. But those are not in first place. Surprisingly,
No.
I thought Araga would have been. But the first place with 4,500 points is Akhan Mamayev from Azerbaijan. So
why is that? Let's look at him.
Because I, to be honest, have not even heard of him.
All right, so 2016, he takes second place.
2016 World Championships.
World Championships. He takes second place. That gives him 1,500 points.
Oh, man, 1,500 points at the World Championships. So that gets you up there right there.
Right?
So without that, if we take just that tournament, he's not even in the top 10.
Yeah.
So World Championships.
World Championships, he takes second place. Takes a first place in Rabat. That gives him 775 points. Takes a first place. Now, we're all going through 2017. Takes first place. 2018, he's starting to take third place. So he's starting to drop. As we get into 2018, he's got 2/3, which is still strong. They're K1 tournaments. But, that's where he got his really big jump. Those 1,500 points. Okay. Who else we got here? Anybody from Canada?
We do. We have Sarman Sanani at number 58 with 600 points from Ontario. But we also want to look at Ryutaro Araga. I wanted to know why he wasn't in there, but he hasn't actually been as strong. Look at this. So in 2016 and 2017, he got 8 straight first place finishes.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
8 straight first place finishes and 9 of 10.
Yeah.
So crazy. But since then,
he hasn't attended very many tournaments.
He hasn't, and especially this year, he's only been in 3. But since the middle of 2017, he's got 7th place participation. He did get a first place at the Series A in Okinawa, and then he got a 5th place participation and 3rd place. So he actually hasn't been competing active, as much as he hasn't competed since March this year. So that's
maybe
tough.
An injury.
Maybe an injury. Yeah.
Maybe money something. So. A mystery we shall solve.
A mystery we shall solve.
Or just a tweet just a text we'll send to somebody who knows.
All right, let's go on to the final division here. The male Kumite heavyweights plus 84 kilograms. In first place from Germany, Jonathan Horn with the highest WKF ranking points. 4,500 points for Jonathan Horn from Germany. He's got the first place spot in there. And just kind of looking through also Daniel Gajzinski, 12th with 2,200 points
12th is pretty
from
interesting.
Canada. That's pretty interesting.
He just took 3rd at the Pan American Championships.
That's right. Yeah, so creeping his way up there as well.
Which other friends do we have on this list here?
No friends.
You don't have any friends, my friend. Georgia. Well, there's Daniel Gajzinski. Brian he just also, didn't he just get a gold medal at the Pan Am Championships?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
That's right.
Brr. Brian Brr.
You can punch him. Thank you. The opinions of the host of this podcast, the
ours exclusively.
Are exclusively. Yeah. No, where's he sitting at? I can't see that thing now. Where's this?
It'll be right by his name there, I think. At the top, it'll say Brr. And then it'll say his number.
Well, that is
26. He's 26.
26.
Brian Brr.
Notice no team katas listed here because they don't count it.
And it's not going to, yeah.
Yes.
No big deal. So there you go. That's the WKF rankings as they stand right now.
We gave you the Coles Notes version.
The Coles Notes version. That's what we gave you.
Exactly.
All right.
Let's go in technical tactical.
All right, go for it.
So we have Mr. Takashi Katada coming here July 11th and 12th. Did I tell everybody that?
I don't know. Have you said it yet? Who's coming here?
His name is Katada Sensei.
And he's coming when?
August. Sorry, did I say July? August 11th and 12th.
And where is he coming?
Kenzen Sports Karate.
Contact at kenzensportskarate.com.
That's right. So I have a video here. If Keelan will kindly put it up for everybody.
You put it up. It'll work much better on yours.
All right, and then you can maybe add it.
Oh yeah. I'll add it. I'll add it on top of the posting for sure.
I don't know if anybody can see it from here, but we'll pop it up.
We'll pop it up. So we're looking at this. Yeah, they can see it on there.
So this is he is competing in 2007. Actually, watch this.
Super MP.
2007 Japan National Championships. He's the 2002 World Champion. He was up against who was it in this one? Furukawa, Skojiru, and Katada Sensei is originally from the super famous Hasegawa brothers, Hasegawa Karate School.
Yes.
And
he is.
Yamanashi. And here you can see him doing Super MP.
Super MP.
So all I want, we're not going to go through the 9-minute kata here, however long it is.
Let's not.
But let's just look at, okay, so he wins this. He used to have a shaved head, right? And someone told me it's because he wanted to honor Sakamoto Sensei from Okinawa, who like promoted Anan, because Anan is his kata.
So your tactical is to shave your head?
It's to shave your head. Actually, don't shave your head, because while you're thinking about should I shave my head, shouldn't I shave my head, you should just go practice.
That makes perfect sense.
Yes. So a couple things here. No matter what your karate style, tuck your chin in. Okay? Shave your eyebrows. Not that much. We don't want double chins. Notice how his back is really straight? One of the reasons his back is straight is you slightly tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders, right? You do actually have to slightly squint because it gives you a bit more of a kata face instead of like I'm shocked and
furrow your brow.
You're looking pretty good there, actually.
Pretty good kata face.
That's pretty good kata face. And you can give everybody why you need a really solid connection to the floor for the kinetic chain to happen. I think any style is going to need something like this. Now, Shotokan people are like, he's not thrusting and ripping his hips really hard. But now you see he is. He has good connection to the floor. Why do we turn our knees in karate sometimes in these smaller stances? Is to give us a really good base. But your legs have to be solid and your shoulders down and your arms nice and light. And as you can see, makes him short and snappy. We had somebody come in the dojo today from another club and really tense up their shoulders and try and move, and it was really. And they started getting tired within like 5 minutes.
That was classic me from like 15 to 18 years
old. Oh, really?
That was my moving basics were just stiff and rigid.
So, and probably a lot of people, especially guys, like they get I have the Adonis complex.
Yeah, for sure.
Must have muscles to be a man, sort of thing. But as you can see, it's really fluid, really light. I think he wins this one simply because great overall presentation. So you can see it in the notes. Doesn't matter what style you are. This is a Shitoru version of Super Renpei. So remember, shoulders down, chin in. So look, this is a great picture of the slight squint. Helps a lot. Kata is a presentation. That's my notes since Mr. Katada Sensei will actually be here.
Presentation, there it is. All right, my fitness training tip of the week. I want to talk about the difference between fast twitch and slow twitch muscles in karate. So we know karate. So we know that your muscles, you have different muscle fibers, fast twitch and slow twitch. It's a collage of each in each kind of muscles. But you might have more fast twitch, more slow twitch. But the way karate is performed tailors itself towards either slow or fast twitch. So what do you mean is that when you do kata, when you're holding your stances, those are slow twitch muscle fibers working. When you're doing those slow movements, those are all slow muscles. But when you want to explode, those are the fast twitch muscles. So if you want to train, and if you're either a kata specific athlete or a kumite specific athlete, or both, if you are both, you should train one or the other. You should try not to train both at the same time. You should either try and train your fast twitch or train your slow twitch. And the best way to do it, again, is decide if you're a kumite athlete, you probably want those fast twitch muscles. If you're a kata athlete, you probably want to focus more on those slow twitch muscles. So do exercises that use the muscles that you use in kata, like, you know, your legs for squats or wall sits for slow twitch, or use explosive ones like squat jumps, box jumps, plyometrics, that kind of stuff for kumite athletes. So just think about the type of athlete you are, the type of division you're in, kata or kumite, if you need slow twitch muscles or fast twitch muscles, and train those muscles accordingly.
So what I understand is you are born with your set of muscles.
Yes.
And you literally just have to train which set you want.
Yes.
Some people are born with more of one or the other.
100%. It is genetic. You either have more slow twitch or more fast twitch.
Yep.
A lot of the times when you look, I mean, don't need to get too much into it, but when you look at identifying an athlete at a young age, you look at if they have more slow twitch or fast. This is something that the Russian national team has done quite well with, is they recognize quite early if an athlete, they'll do testing to figure out if they're mostly slow twitch or fast twitch. Okay, you're fast twitch, you're going to be a sprinter. You're slow twitch, you're going to be whatever, a long distance marathon runner, whatever. So yes, you are born with whatever you have, but you can still increase the capacity of whichever one. So if you're a kumite athlete, just train fast twitch muscle fibers, because you don't actually need the slow twitch, really. It's mostly all fast twitch. So train the fast twitch muscles. Get them movements nice and fast, exploding as fast as you can with weight, and progressively increase the weight so that you're challenging your muscles. The other thing is, for the slow twitch muscle fibers, you want those to be able to go as long sort of as possible. So if you're doing slow twitch stuff, you want to try and get them nice and long, and holding it for as long as you can, like wall sit or things like that. So just kind of think about that as you doing your training, and as you're training your muscles in the gym. Are you actually training the muscles you should be for your performance? That's my fitness training tip of the week. Now, Richard Mosdell, what are you doing? Oh, I know exactly what you're doing. All right, so for those of you that don't know, Richard Mosdell has a vlog, Richard Mosdell at YouTube. It's great. If you haven't checked it out, it's karate specific, but it's all throughout his day. He gives you great stuff. Are you recording this right now?
I was supposed to. Let's try again.
You got to take it away.
Okay, go ahead. Say all that stuff you just said. Okay,
so for those of you that don't know, Richard Mosdell has his own video blog. He also has his own podcast called the Karate 360 Podcast, Karate 3 Podcast, Karate360podcast.com. And on his video blogs, he will give you his insights into his day, into the club, other things he's doing, his thoughts, if we go to tournaments, anything like that, anything in the karate world. Richard Sensei has a video blog. Go check it out. Richard Mosdell on YouTube. I highly suggest it, whether you're in the karate world or not. Lots of different things that you can check out there. He's not even paying me to say this. Nope. He doesn't even pay me to say this. Nope. In fact, you know, I'm just saying this on my own. So
maybe people on camera can't see that I'm actually filming us at the
same
time.
So we're actually on the Karate 360 podcast right now, and he's doing a video, but there it is. So anyways, go check that out. There's a plug right there. And while you're at it, check out KalenAnglos.com and Kalen Anglos on all the other social media stuff.
So it's funny because like I did a vlog like a week and a half ago, but I have all this material. So if I get in a groove at like 10:30 at night, sit down and then I can just do one a day.
Yeah, and I told you this before, but I really like your structure of your video blogs. I like the way you put them together and just your cuts and all that kind of, like, you put a lot of work into them. It's not just a matter of just videotaping them. You put work into it. You video and then the after editing and all that kind of stuff, the music you add. They're entertaining, thoughtful, give you knowledge.
Thanks. I'm just going to cut this.
I know.
I'm
done. I'm done.
And that's what we do on the podcast.
And that's what we do.
No, I think it's good. You know, the whole like document, don't create, because we do so much stuff, and like there's some stuff happening now. It's so exciting that I just can't talk about.
Sure.
But I like the idea that just, I mean, trying to think like something that's valuable for like both the karate student and the karate teacher.
Yes. Yeah.
And then
and the parents, I think, too, even like just anybody.
yeah, exactly. Now someone was saying to me like, well, what if like there's a bazillion karate videos like the hook kick, the sweep and stuff, but then I heard Seth Godin, who's like, you know, super famous marketing, and he's like, yeah, but no one has seen you do it. Like the people who like to hang out with you, no one's seen yours.
Yeah. No, it's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Anyway,
there it is. We now know where to find each other if you don't already, and as well as the Karate 360 podcast, which comes out, you know, usually every Monday morning.
That's right. So stuff's coming up. We have world champion Takuya Fuhashi coming here July 14th, 15th for a Wadokai seminar. Big one. And then next month, we have Takeshi Katada.
You got that?
Yes.
Okay.
Katada.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Coming here, who's the 2002 World WKF Kata champion, who we're running a Shituru and competition high performance seminar for us as well. So that's on our calendar.
There you go. So go check that out. Also, don't forget, coming up in July 10th to 14th is the AKF Senior Championships in Amman, Jordan.
That's big.
The next K1 is not till September now in Berlin, Germany. K1 Premier League in Germany. So we'll keep an eye on that and all that great stuff in the karate news. You know where to find us, karate360podcast.com, karate360 on Facebook. We bring you all the latest and greatest stuff in the karate world.
We pretty much aren't going to take a break over the summer except maybe 1 week in August.
Maybe 1 week in August when we shut down. But other than that,
we're going right through.
We're going right through.
Bring you stuff.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning into this episode. We'll be back next week.
You and I should watch the most recent Karate Combat one.
For sure. I don't think it's been out yet. I think it's done, but remember, they don't live stream it. They let it out after they do all the production.
Agyev was in that, right?
I don't know.
I saw some clips of him fighting.
It might have been from the first one that they did, though, the little kind of teaser one they did. I don't know. I can't say for sure if he was in that one.
We will find out.
We'll find out, and we'll let you guys know. All right. I'm Kalen Anglos.
Rich Mazel.
We're signing off. San Rokumaru. Boom.